Project-based learning has made a big impact on how we prepare for lesson plans, how we find resources, how we chunk our learning, and how we unwrap the standards that we are teaching in the classroom. All of these things are different than traditional lessons planning, so we had to take a step back in regards to how do we prepare and how can we support our teachers. It has changed me because I am able to coach our teachers and our staff to, one, identify resources that are specific to a standard, identify how to use those resources to address the standards, but more importantly, the global component of all the resources, all the standards, and all the elements that we will use are how do they tie to real-world application? How do those items connect so that the learning and the standards and everything that is covered in our lessons is meaningful to our students.
So my children have been using problem-based learning this year quite a lot. We use it every week in our classroom. We have been using a lot of choice boards, and I teach STEM, so in the math block we have choice boards that give the children lots of options. They like that they get to make a choice as to how they learn and what they learn, but they all come to the same ending when you do that kind of activity. So my kids really enjoy using the choice boards, and we also have during ELA they also use choice boards in there, and the children are able to complete projects and they do steps along the way, and the choice boards just kind of guide them, and they also get to have a lot of choice with that as well. So. I believe that with the population of students that I work with, being intervention groups and ESE students, that the different things that problem-based learning has to offer allows the student to still be accountable but work at their individual level. And by giving choices, it really does empower them, because they are still held to the standards that they're supposed to be meeting, but then with my position being able to facilitate and assist them with those independent activities, they're still rising to the occasion and doing the exact same thing that their peers are doing.
It's really important that when you're creating lessons, you really think about the students' interests and their likes. And when you really have a clear understanding of that, it builds their engagement. And when students are engaged, they are learning, and they don't even realize they're learning because they're having so much fun doing it.